Hello there, my name's Ashley Shaw and I'm making this video today because I'm absolutely disgusted. Since the vote to leave Europe 2 days ago, do you know how many Muslims have been attacked in the streets? Do you know how many Muslims have been attacked in the streets since then? You're an absolute disgrace. When on earth did we become Nazi Britain? When did that happen? I have seen a rise in attacks on Muslims. We've got people standing outside mosques, screaming their heads off and putting the Nazi salute up, talking about repatriation. The Nazis did repatriation. Are you mad? Are you completely mad? You do not speak for the British people. You do not speak for Britain, and I certainly don't want to be part of a Britain that does this. That does this to ordinary people in our streets. How can you even think that? We voted to leave Europe. We didn't vote to become something else. We voted to be Britain. You're there saying we want to be the Britain we've always been. Well, standing on the street corners doing Nazi salutes is not Britain. And let me tell you another thing. It is people like the Muslims and the Polish people and the Sikhs and the Hindus. They all helped Britain to fight against the Nazis that you have become. So please, Britain, wake up. It's time for us to unite. We cannot allow this shit to continue. We cannot. Repatriation? Are you for real? You really want us to start lining people up with their belongings and shipping them out? Do you know about the 2 million Brits that are living around the world? Do you know that? Over 2 million Brits are living in Europe alone. What are you going to do when they all come trouncing back in? And I'm quite sure that an awful lot of them that live in Little Britain in France, Little Britain in Spain, they're not all speaking Spanish and French fluently and joining in with the locals. They're living in Little Britons, aren't they? You make me sick. This is not the Britain that we want to be. Everybody, British Muslims are British. They have nowhere else to go. When you tell them to go home, where do you want them to go? That their home is the street they live on. The street they live on. So instead of shouting, speak our language, go home, think about it, people. Think about it. What are you doing? What are you doing? What have we become? Stop blaming immigrants. They aren't the problem. Immigration is not the problem to our NHS that is being sold off by the back door by the government. Immigrants are not to blame. Neither are Muslims for the people of Britain who are having to live off food banks. It's the government and the bankers. If you could have just as much anger in your heart for the people that are really to blame, then maybe we could get this bloody country sorted out. It is time to put our differences aside, no matter what side of the vote you voted, and to stand up against bigoted, racist, bloody idiots. Because that's not the Britain, whatever side of the vote that you voted on, that is not the Britain that I want to belong to, and it is not the Britain that stood up against the Nazis in the Second World War. Your grandfathers didn't die fighting, so you could stand in the bloody streets making Nazi salutes, you pieces of shit. Now the rest of us, please, we have to stand together against this. We do. We cannot allow it to continue. We cannot. When did we become Nazi Britain? I tell you what, I'm getting a passport to get out of here because I don't like what Britain is becoming. And I'm sure there's an awful lot of you out there that don't either. So start standing together against these Nazi fascist bastards and against the government and the bankers that are pissing on us from a great height. All of us, no matter what religion or colour we are, we have to stand together against this to make Britain the country that I want it to be, and I'm sure that you want it to be as well.